Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Harakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us this truth, who rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopefully elect, the 144,000 men pushing this truth in wholehearted and sincerity across the four winds. It's Akiakwa back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. And let's get into it, man. You know, this is Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 26. I said I would scatter them into the corners. I will make the remembrance of them to cease from among men. And when you read the book of Deuteronomy 1:1, it says, these be the words which Moses spoke to the children of Israel on this side of Jordan. Okay? So Moses told them that the Lord would scatter them. Okay? And why did he scatter them? Because they transgressed the law. Okay? But when you look up that word scatter, let's look up the word scatter right quick. Because Israel as a people have been scattered. Okay? All right. To scatter, to cause to separate and go in different directions. Move away from each other. Distribute loosely. Cause to separate. Okay? So the Lord said he would scatter us, the children of Israel, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They have been dispersed as a nation. Okay? Their heritage has been scattered. Why do you say so? Okay, the foundations of Israel, the wisdom of Israel has been scattered. The men who knew that they were Israelites and taught the younger men in those ancient days are scattered. The remembrance of Israel is all but not until these last days, where you see that the Lord has brought Israel back into remembrance on this earth. He has put the remembrance of Israel back into this earth by his holy prophets who are going out week in and week out, preaching and prophesying the downfall of these wicked ass nations and giving the judgment to these heathen nations, these heathens, telling them the judgment of this that is to come. That is what the men of the Lord have been doing. But let me go back to scatter, because when you when you read the word scatter, to strew, distribute over an area, okay? A haphazard distribution in all directions, okay? So when you look at Israel as a whole, the nations as a whole has been scattered, and the remembrance of them was taken out of the earth, okay? Nobody remembers the terror of Israelites and how the Lord was with them and he protected them in all battles and all things that they touched their hands to. The remembrance of them has gone out of the earth. The fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has been taken out of the earth. Okay? So the Lord said, let me go back to scattering. Okay? Deuteronomy 32 and 26. I said I would scatter them into the corners. I would make them to make the remembrance of them to cease from among men. See? You know, and then it shows you. Israel has been the remembrance of who we were, the holy nation, the only begotten of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, the one true power who the world ignorantly calls God, and his Lord and his only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Truly, they don't know him anymore. The fear of the Lord is not in this earth anymore. Okay, only through the hopeful elect men who are doing this work and trying to endure all things for the elect's sake until the end days, until the end, that is when the Lord is going to find faithful on the earth. And that faith is the what? The men who he's given the remembrance. He said he would stir up. Hold on. He said, I would stir up. You know, the Lord said he would bring all things into remembrance. I can't get it right now, you know. But just like I'm saying, Israel has been scattered. We've been scattered unto all nations. And when it says scattered unto all nations, we have Israelites who look like these heathen nations. We have Israelites who look like Hamites. We have Israelites who look like Edomites. We have Israelites who look like Ishmaelites. We have Israelites who look like Moabites and look like Japhites and look like Ammonites and so on and so forth. We have Israelites who look like Ashurites and Assyrians. We have been scattered unto all nations. Okay, the remembrance of us has been taken away, taken out of the earth. The fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushai through the spirit and power of his holy nation has been removed from the earth. And why? Why did that happen? Because we transgressed the law. We transgressed the law. This is Nehemiah chapter 1 and verse 8. Remember, I beseech thee, the word that thou commandest thy servant Moses, saying, if we transgress, I will scatter you abroad among the nations. You see? So if we transgress, what is a transgression? Is a sin in the law. Okay? We started to sin. And that's the only way that Esau can defeat us, by making us sin. Esau knows that he can't get us to he couldn't beat us when we had Yahweh Shem Yahushai on our side. So in his mind, the only thing he needed to do was to get us to turn our backs on the Lord. And once that happened, it was over. You know? Just like Eve was begat by the serpent, you know? So this is second Esdras, chapter 14 and verse 30. And received the law of life, which they kept not, which he also has have transgressed after them. You see, so we didn't keep the law. And when I say we, I mean our forefathers, the ones that were before us. We didn't keep the law. We transgressed it. So the Lord did what? He scattered us. Okay? He scattered us unto all nations. Okay? It's another precept I wanted to bring out. Psalms chapter 44 and verse 11. Thou hast given us like sheep appointed for meat, and hast scattered us among the heathen. You see? The Lord has done these things. Why? Because we transgressed. We went against the holy scriptures. We turned our backs onto the Lord. We started to worship these heathen gods. Okay? All right? Because What we have to do now, what we have to do is remember the old times, walk in the old ways. Walk in the old ways. This is Jeremiah chapter 6 and verse 16. Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways, and see, and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein. You see? Us, a rebellious nation, who believe that they are their own power. You know, we don't need God. We need these pastors who tell us bullshit, who are just entertainers, who are just feeding their own bellies, man. They're not feeding the sheep, you know. I saw yesterday, I saw a video of a video of a pastor who was pretty much roller skating in a Versace robe with Versace pajamas on, man. Roller skating, talking about it's too easy on Sunday morning. And then you look at the comments. People put, go ahead on, Pastor, preach. Do your thing with the Versace. They don't even see what the hell is going on. They don't even see that these men who are doing these things, they don't give a damn about the children of Israel, man. They don't give a shit. They don't care. All they worried about is feeding their bellies and being seen by these women, man. These pastors, you fake ass Christian pastors, man, who have not taught the children of nothing, who have not showed them the way, who have not shown them the old paths, who have not woken them up into who they truly are. You love us, and you got the holy word in your hand, rollerblading around. You people, you men are going to be punished so greatly. It's a shame to see a man claiming to be a man of the Lord rollerblading in a Versace in a Versace robe, talking about he a preacher, he a bishop. Okay, there's something written for you too. There's something written for you too. This is Jeremiah chapter 23 and verse 1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith the Lord. Okay? Therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh power of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people. Ye have scattered my flock and driven them away, and have not visited them. This is what these damn pastors are doing. He is furthering the confusion that Esau has perpetuated into the earth. He's become a tool of these Edomites, man. These pastors with this Christianity bullshit have become tools for these Edomite and these heathen nations to keep us destroyed and under them. But all the while, you rolling and blading around, you changing suits like you men who call yourselves pastors, who call yourselves preachers, who have not spoken this word in truth and sincerity, who have not told the children of Israel who they truly are, who has not called on the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and taught the name who the word ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. You've not told them their real name. You're gonna die, man. A horrible death with pain, man. Ye have scattered my flock and have driven them away and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doing, saith the Lord Yahweh. I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all countries where I have driven them, and will bring them again to their folds. But they shall be fruitful and increase. You see, you men who call yourselves pastors and preachers of the word of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, and you don't even call on his name, don't even teach the flock who he truly is. You got something coming for you, man. You've enjoyed yourself. You've lived lavishly, man. You've lived you've lived lavishly in this wicked ass kingdom. And these things here, It cannot be compared into what the kingdom of the Most High is really going to be like. Okay? Verse 4, and I will set up shepherds over them, and which shall feed them, and they shall fear no more, nor be dismayed, neither shall they be lacking. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And that's what the Lord has done in these last days. He's given the children of Israel hope. By what? By giving them men who truly understand the scriptures and want to go out and preach the word in truth and sincerity. Not these damn pastors who just feed their own bellies and their wives are out of order, dancing around on goddamn TikTok and Instagram, man. Dancing around and being sexual and biting your lips and talking about you on your way to the Sunday service looking like you're a pimp looking for some hoes, man. That's not of the Lord, man. You're a goddamn disgrace, you know? You see? You know, and Israel, they don't want to hear. Israel don't want to hear because they too hard-headed, man. But they're gonna know through pain. Hold on, Salakia. Trying to get this up. I know it's in Isaiah. You know, whether they hear or forbear, these things are gonna these things are gonna come to pass, man. The Lord is gonna raise them up out of the out of these heathen nations, even though he's scattered them among these heathen nations. He's given them pastors, true prophets, okay, true preachers of this word. All right. I know it's in. I think it's in. Let's see. You see? Hold on. Some little traffic here. This is Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 27. But when I speak with thee, I will open thy mouth, and what thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh power. He that heareth, let him hear, and he that forbeareth, let him forbear. For they are a rebellious house. You see? They are for a rebellious house, man. They don't want to hear. They don't want they don't want to hearken unto these words. They want to be wicked. They want to live lavishly. They want to live equal as Esau on in terms of this worldly things. Esau, Esau's kingdom is crumbling, man. It's in dire straits right now, and Esau knows it. That's why he's trying to create this whole new digital currency now. Why do you think all of a sudden this new currency with this RFID chip is being pushed so hard now? Because he knows that this kingdom is done. So he's trying to save it. But the Lord is in control of this, man. Ezekiel chapter 2 and verse 5. And they, whether they will hear, or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house. Yet they shall know that a prophet had been among them. A prophet was among them. You see? So the Lord put prophets on this earth in these last days. Whether you want to believe it or not, whether you want to believe that your brother is a prophet or not, whether you want to believe that your father is a prophet or not, these men have been set up by Yahweh, by Shemi Shai, to do this work, to preach this word, and nothing else. All of these things are fucking going to die and all of these things are going to be destroyed. These people out here, majority of them are going to die. The Lord said that the blood of the slain will be to the bridle of the horse. The bridle is the mouthpiece that controls the horse. Do you know how much blood there have to be on this earth for that much blood to be that high on a horse? Okay? verse Ezekiel chapter 2 and verse 7. And thou shalt speak my words unto them, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are most rebellious. And we've been most rebellious. That's why the Lord scattered us. That's why the Lord took the remembrance of us out of the earth, because we're rebellious. We hard-headed. We don't want to listen. We don't want to learn. We want to be given things easily. You want the sweet words. You don't want the truth. You don't want to be told what the fuck is going on, man. They don't want this word. They want the sweet they want the sweet things, man. They don't want you to tell the truth. They want to be sleeping to the end. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 27 and verse 23. When thou art present, he will speak sweetly and will admire thy words. But at last he will writhe his mouth and slander thy sayings. You see, they want smooth things. And even when they're with you and they hear these words, they be like, damn man, I hear what you're saying. You know, man, bro, you strong in that Bible, man. And as soon as you leave, they talk shit about you, man. Like you doing something wrong to them. You know why? Because their spirit is completely wicked, man. They're wicked. And they don't like to be told the truth. Nobody likes to get their cards pulled. Only righteous men will understand a rebuke, okay? And take it because they understand rebuke. What is and what is that precept? Secret love is open rebuke is better than secret love. Okay? Open rebuke, I think it's in Proverbs chapter 27 and verse 5. Open rebuke is better than secret love. You see? Open rebuke is better than secret love. Is because then you know if you're going off, you're doing something wrong. And you first off, you teach the men who are around you not to make the same mistakes, but also you learn and it's being shown that your brother cares about you. He loves you. When he rebukes you and tells you, thus saith the Lord, you're going off, man. You're going off. The Lord gonna destroy your ass for that shit. And then if you truly fear the Lord, you're gonna thank him, man. You're gonna thank him and be like, hey, thank you. You you love me that much to show me my wrong ways. And when you look at things in righteousness, you see that these brothers who open rebuke these people, especially the children of Israel, and show them it's because they care about their nation, man. They hope that they are trying to fulfill the prophecy of waking up the hopeful elect. Because what? Once that elect are sealed, then we out of here. The Lord is going to make a swift, a speedily, a hasty work about his judgments, man. You know. But these pastors who have led the children of Israel unto the slaughter, you got a world of hurt coming for you, man. Open shame is going to be unto you. Open shame is going to be upon you, man. When we get in the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, all things are going to be known. And you fake ass pastors who have not taught the truth, who have taught according to that 501c3 charter, are going to be put to shame, man. You're going to be ashamed for yourself. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. He's gonna beat you with many stripes, man. He that knoweth the truth and withhold it shall be beaten with many stripes, man. So with that, I want to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rekakadash. Until next time, Shalom.